So guys, the final part, so where we sort of see the bits about London and hear the news report. What do you think about that?
It's like, what was it?
I like the use of like the time lapse because it shows like time passing.
Yeah. Okay.
We're like left wondering like how much time before they're gonna get like something bad is gonna happen to them. Because like throughout the whole thing, I think we like as an audience we know that something bad's gonna happen, but now like it's actually in context, like in reality in everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
What the audience is sort of left questioning like as to what is going to be like abrupted.
Okay.
That's one word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I suppose if you're going to have it at that sort of point, there could have been some maybe a flashback effect on it, perhaps. But you do the 4 years earlier, don't you?
I don't like it.
Okay. What don't you like about it?
The sound. I mean, the typing thing is very clever, but I think there should be no typing. I think just without the typing, without it fading out,
Mm-hmm.
just bridging instead, it would have been a lot better.
Right.
Just as confusing for me.
Okay. Do you like the report, the sound of the woman's voice,
Yeah, like the report, I like
given the backstory?
pictures, like everything else. I just think what it should have done, just without the typing noise,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird.
Yeah. Obviously, you use found images. If you'd really wanted to get more marks, because they don't actually get you any marks as such, apart from sort of like maybe sort of just the editing sort of side of things, it would have been to actually sort of go out and film your own sort of stuff and then use that. That would have been a sort of a point for progression, really. I think you've got enough there with the rest of it to not worry, because if it had been sort of a film made up mostly of found images, obviously you wouldn't have got many marks at all. But yeah, I think that's the thing to bear in mind, really. But yeah, I would say so. Most of all with this one, it's good, but it'd be interesting to see some maybe different editing orders. So maybe sort of just playing around with it a little bit and seeing how that might work. So, I don't think it would be very hard to just cut it a little bit and just try out some alternatives on us and see how that might work. Particularly going with the
title.
Well, the title's something I'm not mad about, but I think particularly the London bit, if that were earlier, and perhaps using that first and then going into the stuff with the guy, or perhaps using London guy, something like that, and maybe bridging sort of news report. And the only problem with that, of course, is do you go with the sound of the woman's voice over the top of the music? But that's for you to think about a little bit yourselves.
We weren't too sure on how we could end it, because that's why I was really struggling trying to find different copyright-free videos and then the sound to go over it. So
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to finish it. Really.
And bear in mind, of course, you don't always need to have your title screen come up. That doesn't have to happen. You don't have to have a title. You just have to sort of do 2 minutes. That's an opening of your film. Okay. Yeah. Any other thoughts? Yes?